Hello everyone, it's been a while since we talked and I hope you're doing okay. I've got a few things to talk to you about today in this update video. What's the situation with my guitar lessons? Where the hell are they? What's happened with my guitar tabs recently? There's been a bit of disturbance with those. I've made some updates to Patreon. I'm making a new series of videos, all sorts of stuff. Stick around, I'm going to fill you in. So first up, the guitar lessons. It's been, I think February or March time was the last time I produced a guitar lesson or published a guitar lesson to YouTube. I'm still making guitar lessons, but they're going into the Patreon library, let's say, the early access library for my Patreon supporters. It's all good and well making free guitar lesson content on YouTube, but when you can't pay your bills because you're giving everything away for free, you've got a decision to make. I don't want to charge for my guitar lessons, so I've extended the early access period as a bit of a compromise. So there's now 12 months worth of early access content on my Patreon, which amounts to around 14 guitar lessons. I'll stick all the lessons, the list of them on the screen there, so you can see what you can access if you're a Patreon supporter right now. Like I said, the reason for this is just find out I need to be able to pay my bills and feed my kids. It's that simple. And for those of you who aren't happy the fact that you have to wait 12 months to play the new songs, just head over to the website GoliathGuitarTutorials.com, where you can find a whole library of free guitar lessons. If you just hit the filter on the search bar to fingerstyle solo, you'll see there's almost 100 free guitar fingerstyle solo lessons there. I'm guessing that's 100 more than your average fingerstyle guitar player on YouTube, who on average produces 0 free guitar lessons. So what can I say? I would like to produce everything for free. However, it's not financially viable. I have to make decisions. This way I can still produce everything for free, but there's a caveat. You have to wait a little bit longer. And thanks to everybody who does support me on Patreon, by the way. Without you guys, I would not be able to continue making guitar lessons. I'd have to sell them. That would make a barrier to entry for everybody. But thanks to you guys, on my behalf and on everyone who gets the guitar lessons after you for free, on their behalf, thank you. You're helping everybody, let's put it that way. Guitar tabs. Now, guitar tabs used to be free until last year when the industry came after me and almost shut down my YouTube channel. My channel was almost deleted. If you remember, if you don't, there's update videos if you just search for them on my channel. I was within 2 days or 3 days of having my channel deleted until I think the head of the UK YouTube person intervened and helped me out by grouping some copyrighted content or copyright strikes together. Because industry came after me and put copyright strikes on all my videos that had guitar tabs on them, which is why I can't produce guitar tabs on the screen anymore. I don't have the licenses. They said you have to take down all your free guitar tabs and have to start selling them. So that's what I did. So that was all sorted, and hopefully I thought I'd seen the end of it. Until recently, I received an email from somebody saying that I'm involved in a lawsuit. I'm going to be involved in a lawsuit because I'm selling tabs which don't have copyright, which is news to me. My tab distribution partner, My Music Sheet, said they had licenses when I signed up with them. So having received this email, I had to take all my guitar tabs off that service just to make sure that they've got the licenses to sell them. I've been reassured by them that they do have the licenses for the tabs and that they're legally distributing them now, which I've got to take them at their word. I'm not knowingly distributing tabs without licenses because they tell me they've got them. So my tabs are eventually going back on, and as of today, they're back up there. So you might have noticed that there was a disturbance in tabs being sold on that website. This is an ongoing thing now, apparently, with tabs. The industry wants I don't know. It's just a shitstorm, essentially. I can't give them away for free because that's illegal. I can't sell them now on this website because they don't like this. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I can avoid being sued because of it, for God's sake. So it's another piece of bullshit that I'm having to deal with. Okay, so let's move on. Patreon updates. I've updated the top tier on Patreon now, I noticed that people weren't cashing in their rewards on that top tier, because the rewards for that tier are my personal support with things that you're learning. So if you need to ask me a question or get in touch about something that you're struggling with specifically, then I'm at your disposal. I'm there as a mentor, but people weren't contacting me. So now part of that tier is that you can talk to me via WhatsApp, and it's started to work already. People are contacting me now, and they're sending videos of short videos themselves. Can you help me with this? I'm having trouble, and I can respond really quickly, and that's really good. It's a new way of teaching. I see it. It's like the traditional way of learning is sitting down with a guitar teacher for 1 hour. I found that's always a problem, especially when doing it on Skype. People get nervous around me, like this is stupid, like I'm just a normal person who plays guitar, and people get shy of like playing in front of me or learning in front of me because they don't want to mess up, and that's like a barrier for them learning. So they mess themselves up in the head. This way they can just film themselves, send it off, and not be under pressure, and I can take my time, give them a good advice, send it back to them, and then they can practice in their own time without being under my microscope and get all self-conscious in that. So this works really well. So like I said, that is the top tier on Patreon. If you're interested in signing up for being mentored by me, then you can head over to Patreon now. You get a 15% discount on annual subscriptions from now until December the 5th, where I'm going to, this is just the Black Friday promotion I want to do. So 50% off, and that's not just the top tier, that's all annual subscriptions on Patreon. So that's early access to all the guitar lessons, which I mentioned before. For a whole year, you get 15% off right now if you sign up within the next week or so. So that is that. You can also get the rewards on YouTube memberships by clicking join here, but you don't get the 15% off for an annual membership, but you still get the rewards if you're interested in that. Next thing I want to talk to you about is the new video type, or the new video that I'm starting to produce. Some of you are beginner guitar learners and you need a full hour to an hour and a half guitar lesson to learn my interpretations. Others of you are quite advanced, you just need guitar tabs and you can learn everything using guitar tabs. But in between that, in between beginners and the advanced, there are people who can kind of learn from tabs, but it's more difficult for them, and the guitar lessons they take too long because they're more advanced than that. So I'm going to produce this new video which hopefully caters for those people, which is called the Tabs Guide video. So what that will do is going to show me playing each section of the song slowly with a tab reference along the bottom, so that people can read the tabs and quickly reference on the video how to play that specific part of the tab. Now, this kind of replaces the videos I was producing last year, which was the tabs on screen videos, which I can't legally produce anymore. So I won't have the tabs on the bottom of the screen, but you can use this video alongside the tab sheet if you have them. And hopefully that will help the intermediate players who find it difficult to learn just the tabs and find it a bit laborious to learn by watching the guitar lessons. So that's the new videos I'm going to be producing from now on. Also, I've got a new idea for a series of videos around helping people arrange their own interpretations, but I need your help for that. Specifically from the people who do make their own interpretations, and if you are struggling, let me know what you're struggling with and ask me questions down in the comments of this video so I can get some ideas about what topics to generate videos about. This is something that I've wanted to do for a while. One of the tools I do use to make my interpretations is Guitar Pro, which is the guitar tab software, which is a great segue into my next section. See how I did that? Which is right now you can get a huge 20% off Guitar Pro software with my partners at Arobus, who produce the software. I partner with them on Play Guitar Hits. For those of you familiar with that, I'll talk about that in just a second. But if you're interested in getting Guitar Pro, 20% off now for Black Friday. You can save 50% on my songbook subscriptions too, which is the subscription to their tabs service. My tabs aren't on there. I'm trying to get my tabs on that service too, but 50% on that. However, if you use my promo code Gareth10, all caps, no spaces, you get an extra 10% off all of that right now until December the 5th during Black Friday. So if you've been of a mind to get the Guitar Pro software, there's never been a better time where you can save 20% plus 10%. So that's like 28%. It's not 30% because it's 10% of the 80 remaining, so it's 8% extra. Maths lessons aside, you can save on new purchases of Guitar Pro as well as upgrades from previous versions. If you've got Guitar Pro 6 or something, it's now 7.6, so it's a new version, which is awesome, by the way. I always use Guitar Pro. I always have done. Highly recommend it. Go and check it out. Link in the description for those of you who want to save a lot of money. And the last thing I want to talk about is Play Guitar Hits. I did mention it just a minute ago. Play Guitar Hits is the service, again, a robust, the people behind Guitar Pro. I partnered with them in order to help distribute my tabs in video format, like guitar tabs on screen videos that I can't use anymore. You can get them here on Play Guitar Hits, but it's just better. You've got this software. You've got Android and iOS devices as well as Apple Macs and stuff. But there's this app that you can learn tabs or see close-ups of my hands, just like the tabs on screens video did, and learn my interpretations using that software. You get 7 days for free. Here's a subscription, but you get 7 days for free, no commitment. If you sign up today, for 7 days, you can learn all my interpretations and the tabs for 7 days. You cram them all in, like don't sleep for the next 7 days. You can learn them all. I know there's dozens. I know you won't. I know it'll be difficult. You could do it and then cancel before the 7 days free, and then you've not lost a penny. However, if you do love the service, which you probably will, I think it's £6 or €6 monthly subscription after that. Like I said, access to all my interpretations and tabs are on there. However, the new ones take a couple of weeks to get on the service because of program on the back end or whatever. But eventually everything of mine will get to that service. One last thing, tabs on my music sheet that I'm selling. I've got a few promos or packages that I've put together with discounts right now. Check them out. The Christmas medley or Christmas song package I've got discount with 30% on there now. I'll leave a link in the description for this. All the Ed Sheeran songs in one package, 30% saving. Again, link in the description. Beatles songs, Maroon 5 songs, all packaged up, 30% saving. Head down there now and save yourself some money. I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Till then, bye for now.